My love, what is this incredible connection that we share? It feels so profound, so intense, that no single word seems sufficient to capture its essence. Why is there no name for something this deep and transformative? I know you love me, and you know I love you, but this connection goes far beyond what words like love can describe. I find myself constantly wanting to explore it further, to dive into its depths and understand its magic. It feels like something otherworldly, something that transcends the normal experiences of love and relationships. I have been in relationships before, yet nothing has ever come close to what we share. This connection is different, stronger, deeper, more intense. It's almost as if the universe itself has orchestrated our paths to cross, leading us to this point where we now stand, bonded by something that defies explanation. I've experienced a myriad of emotions because of it, emotions I never even knew I could feel. It's overwhelming in the best way, leaving me unsure of what to call this connection. Is it a soulmate bond, a twin flame reunion, or something entirely different, something even more profound? I don't know the answer, but what I do know is that it brings me an immense amount of joy. It fills me with a sense of security, a peace that I've never known before. Since this connection entered my life, it has awakened something deep within me. Spiritually, I feel more alive, more in tune with the world around me. It has changed the way I see things, allowing me to view life through a new lens, one that's clearer and more vibrant. My thoughts have shifted, my heart has expanded, and I've become more receptive to the emotions of others. Before, I may have been quick to judge or dismiss the feelings of those around me, but now, I find myself pausing, taking the time to truly understand things from their point of view. I approach the world with more compassion, and I owe that growth to this connection. Meeting you has sparked an incredible transformation within me, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. I've grown in ways I never thought possible, and I am so thankful for it. Without this connection, I might have continued living in ignorance, unaware of the depth of love and understanding that truly exists in this world. Now, I've experienced what it feels like to be loved selflessly, to love someone in a way that's pure and unconditional. Even when we're far apart, I can feel the pull between us, as if no distance can ever truly separate us. It's like you're always with me, always the closest person to my heart. This connection has not only brought me closer to you, but it has also brought me closer to myself. It has stripped away the illusions I once held, the false ideas and beliefs that clouded my vision. I see things so much more clearly now, and that clarity has deepened my relationship with God. I feel more connected to the divine, more aware of the spiritual forces that guide us. It's as though this bond has opened up a new path for me, one that leads to a better version of myself, someone who is more humble, more understanding, and more in tune with the world. I can hardly recognize the person I was before I met you. The growth I've experienced is profound, and it's all thanks to this extraordinary connection we share. I'm eager to continue exploring it, to see where it leads us. There are so many aspects of it that we haven't even begun to discover yet, and I can't wait to experience them with you. How wonderful it will be when we finally come together in every sense of the word, when we share our first kiss, when our souls intertwine for the first time. I imagine it will be unlike anything we've ever known. How beautiful will our wedding day be? How incredible will it feel to wake up next to each other every morning, to live each day side by side? The thought of spending my life with you fills me with excitement and gratitude. I am so thankful to the universe for bringing us together, for blessing me with this soulful connection. I feel like the luckiest person in the world to have found something so rare, so pure, and so powerful. I can't wait to see what the future holds for us, and I am eager to experience every moment of it with you by my side. sweetheart, life has a way of throwing us off balance from time to time. Every now and then, we find ourselves in situations where nothing seems to make sense. We don't have all the answers, and sometimes, we don't even know the right questions to ask. It's completely normal to feel unsure of the next step, to find yourself standing at a crossroads, wondering which path to take. These moments of uncertainty are a part of the human experience, a reminder that life is as unpredictable as it is beautiful. In our efforts to make the people around us happy, we often lose sight of our own happiness. We get caught up in meeting everyone's expectations, doing what we think others need from us, and in that process, we sometimes forget to pause and ask ourselves, what do I need? What makes me happy? It's so easy to overlook our own well-being when we are too focused on pleasing everyone else. But the truth is, your happiness matters just as much as anyone else's, if not more. You can't pour from an empty cup, so taking care of your own needs is not selfish, it's essential. There are days when the weight of the world feels overwhelming, and you may find yourself wanting to escape it all. You might imagine packing a bag and leaving everything behind, dreaming of finding peace in some distant place. It's a feeling that many of us experience at one point or another. The desire to run away, to escape the pressure and the noise, is a sign that you need a break, that your soul is craving rest. It's okay to feel this way. It doesn't mean you're weak, it just means you're human. Sometimes, it can feel like there's no one to talk to. You may feel as though no one truly understands what you're going through, or maybe you're surrounded by people but still feel alone. It's in these moments, when you feel the most isolated, that you need to remember something very important: you are never truly alone. Even in your loneliest moments, God is always with you. He listens to your heart, even when you can't find the words to speak. He understands your struggles, your pain, and your confusion. You don't need to carry everything on your own because you have a higher power looking after you. During these difficult times, when you feel low or lost, it's important to avoid making decisions in haste. When emotions are running high, it can be tempting to act quickly, to make a change just to escape the discomfort. But decisions made in moments of weakness or haste rarely lead to the best outcomes. Instead, give yourself time. Emotions are temporary, and things will change. Life is constantly shifting, and the situation that feels unbearable today may look completely different tomorrow. Be patient with yourself. Each new day brings the potential for change, and those changes will come for you, too. It's also okay to not have everything figured out right now. No one has their entire life planned out, and those who claim to have all the answers are usually hiding their own uncertainties. Life isn't about having a perfect roadmap, it's about navigating the twists and turns as they come. It's okay to be confused, to feel lost, and to not know what the future holds. These feelings don't mean that you're failing or that you're behind, they mean that you're human. And as long as you keep moving forward, you're doing just fine. All your feelings, whether of confusion, sadness, or doubt, are valid. Don't be too hard on yourself for experiencing them. You are doing great, even if it doesn't always feel that way. These thoughts and emotions are simply a part of life, something we all have to deal with. They don't define you, they're just passing moments that will eventually make way for clarity and joy. When you're feeling low, it helps to focus on the small things that make you happy. Maybe it's a quiet walk outside, listening to your favorite music, or spending time with a loved one. Whatever it is, take a moment to embrace those small joys. They can shift your mood and help you feel more grounded. Once you feel better, you'll be able to think more clearly about what you truly want in life, where your happiness lies, and what your next steps should be. Take life one day at a time. Don't try to solve everything at once. With each day, The road ahead will become a little clearer, and eventually, you'll see the whole path. Don't panic if you can't see it all right now. Everything will fall into place in time. Trust that you are on the right journey, even if it feels uncertain at the moment. You are a wonderful person, someone who has always shown kindness to others. Your strength, bravery, and dedication will lead you to where you're meant to be. Believe in yourself and in the Almighty who is always watching over you. Trust me, your life will become better than you can even imagine. Nothing is impossible in this world, and everything you desire will come to you in ways that exceed your wildest dreams. You deserve all the happiness your heart longs for. May God always bless you with a life filled with peace, joy, and love.